All right. Now, this next part, quadratic formula. This is, you can use this anytime, but if you're given a quadratic and you're told to find the roots or solve it or whatever, this is actually find the roots, x-intercepts, zeros, all that stuff all at the same time. So normally when we use this is when you cannot factor something when it's prime, okay? And we had one on our factoring review that was prime. We couldn't factor, but we could actually use this. Now, some of the problems we're going to go over can actually be solved by factoring, but I'm using these as a way for us to kind of get into this, okay? Now, if you see me blinking, it's because, my eyes are dry and I need to do some eye drops. I didn't think that'd be appropriate for me to record myself. Now, this is our formula, negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Yes, that was really fast, but you'll see it pop up a lot. And if you don't see it right here, then maybe you need eye drops. Okay, but again, this is kind of how I'd have it set up in class. So what we're going to do, not negative 1, negative 3, and negative 28. All we're going to do is plug stuff in where it goes. This is 1, negative 28, and this is 1. Now, some people, or if we were in class, Mr. Jeffries, can you plug this all in a calculator at once? Yes and no. I've yet to find one of the calculators that we use in class that has this sign in it. You'd have to do it twice, but I will tell you what you can do in the calculator all at once. All right. Now, some things you can do on your own. 2 times 1. That's 2. All right. Negative times negative, this is going to be positive. Now we're going to do the plus or minus. All right. This part all up underneath the square root, that's called your discriminant. And this is what you can do all at the same time. So I would actually say negative 3 squared minus 4 parentheses 1, and I'm typing it in just as it would be right there. Now we get 121. Now you can take the square root of 121, or you should know that it is 11. So this is 3 plus or minus 11 over 2. Now, if you were doing this on paper, you would have to split it. You would have 1, where it's 3 plus 11 over 2, and you'd have another one, where it was 3 minus 11 over 2. All right. So 3 plus 11 is 14 divided by 2. This is 7. So here's my brace somewhere around 7. Do my other brace. Hopefully I can fit that number in there. And then 3 minus 11, well, that's negative 8 divided by 2, negative 4. All right. So this formula is a plug and chug. You plug in the numbers, you chug out the math. Okay. A lot of calculator work. And since we're virtual, you can probably find an online calculator that if you put in A, B, and C, it will actually give you the answers for you. But you may not have the same, they may not be written the same way that I may have them in the homework or something. Run into that with some photo math stuff because it will actually separate things. Okay. All right. So head's in the way again, so we're just going to drag this in. Ha ha ha. All right, so we have a 1, we have a 5, we have a negative 3. All right, the factors of negative 3 are like 1 and 3. There's no way we can get the 5. Okay, so this is why we're using this one. All right. So we're plugging in the numbers. All right. X equals, this is negative 5 plus or minus 2 and square root. Now, all this up top, 5 squared minus 4 times 1 times 3. All right, we get 37. Now, if we try to take the square root of 37, we get, on my calculator, you get the square root of 37. If you get a decimal on yours, that means it's not a perfect square. So here's the good thing. This is it. You are done. I love these problems because they're quick, they're simple, and that's it. Quick and simple. I like quick and simple. It's like microwaving food. All right, same process. 9, -6, 1. So -6, -6. This gets a 9 here, and a 9 here, and this gets a 1. Okay. So 6 plus or minus, this becomes 18. So now we got to do the stuff underneath the square root. So -6 squared minus 4 times 9 times 1. We get 0. That's even better because now all I have to do is simplify 6 over 18, which is 1/3. Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, your turn. Now, yes, I am not going to do the your turn. I'm going to be lazy. Okay. And this says make sure that they equal 0. I've already moved stuff over. I probably shouldn't have had that on the handout. My bad. But you can do these. These can be good for a live session if you have questions with it. And you can go on from there. But try these it's 3 problems. You know, you already have homework. These are extra problems if you need it. All right. You know, whatever you need to do, that's for you.